What's going on? My bad, y'all. My bad. I got flagged a little bit, but if you haven't done, make sure you come on in, wipe your feet, like the stream. We still talked about the game from today, that massacre that we saw on the field. So it's all good. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. So y'all just come on back into the stream. Just come on back into the stream. I'm about to send out another. I'm about to send out another thing. So yeah, just come on back to the stream. Make sure you come back to the stream. And I hope the SWAC didn't flag me for this shit. If they did, they suck. They suck monkey balls. But yeah, we back in. So I apologize, everybody. I apologize. We was going good, and then somebody. Yeah, we got too happy with the highlights, man. So hey, I'm trying to get a good content, trying to give a good show, but you know, you got haters out there. And I do have the thing as far as telling me what fair use. I have that on here, so if I do have to use it again, I know I got to use it, but I do have a thing for fair use. But yeah, we back. I don't know if we're gonna get all the people that we had up in here earlier, but we back. We are back. Let me get this going too. So yeah, like I said, I apologize, y'all. I apologize for all that. I apologize, Brian. If you back, you come on back in, Brian. We should be good. Come on back in. But yeah, yeah, man. It should be no problem though. But it was good to watch the film, to watch replays of that. I just hope, like I said, I just hope I didn't get flagged for this shit. I mean, I got flagged for it, but I'm checking my channel. But yeah, like I said, anybody want to come in? Oh man, this sucks. This really sucks. I was really rolling, and now I don't even have the same amount of people that came in. It sucks. That sucks. In fact, I can. Let's post my live. Let's see. So, anyway, but yeah, man, if you haven't done, yeah, it is a long stride, man. And I'm pissed, y'all. I'm pissed. Like, I looked at it, somebody said about the stream. I looked at it, I was like, God damn, they done flagged this shit. But I'm not tripping, y'all. I'm not tripping because we gonna keep this thing going. Don't No one monkey don't stop my shine. All right, just letting everybody know. No monkey stop my shine. I'm always gonna keep pushing, y'all. We gonna keep these things. We gonna keep this thing going. We gonna keep it rolling. But like I said, man, that homicide that you saw out there on the field, it should have been worse. It should have been worse. That game should have been worse if what you looked at it. Other than with the elements playing, a role in the game, that should have been a pretty much that should have been a decimation of Southern. Southern can't come back for that. They can't come back from that. It just it's just the fact that you see what happened on the field. Y'all seen what happened on the field, like that. There is no way you can come back from that decimation right there. Dang, man. Put the fair use on there. Shoot, y'all know what that kind of dampen my damn spirits right there, because we was rolling in this damn thing. We was rolling, and yeah, this sucks. But if you don't know, we do play next week. We have Texas Southern. It's in Houston. I should be there at that game in Houston. So kind of see who's going to be coming out of that game between Shedeur Sanders versus Andrew Body. You know, who's going to come out of that game right there. I'm just going to be geeked. I ain't say geeked up, but I am going to be geeked up for that game, though. I mean, it was, hey, Rico, it was some good dialogue, though. It was some good dialogue that just flagged it. Like, I don't know, man. It just dampened my spirits. And it's kind of crazy because I haven't had a lot of people that like to watch the show like that. Over 130, 140 people watch the show. That's crazy, y'all. Thank you. I'm gonna continue to do that too, because and people got. I mean, I know I've been doing this for since April, but actually since May. I've been doing this since May, but I'm still learning how to do as far as YouTube, you know, with the shows and stuff like that. But all in all, I think I did a good job as far as the commentary. But you really think about it, look, like I said, the game should have been more than what it was. The game should the score should have been more than what it was. That score was just indicative because of a couple of things. Drop passes by the receivers, also playing on a wet field with the elements out there. That basically kind of put, you know, I won't say put the nail in the coffin, but it basically okay, Brian, we back, man.
Hey, man, that's what happens when you're big time.
Man, look, I was like, damn, I'm rolling. I got 130 some people up in here.
I know we're having a great conversation, great work going on. You know, and I kind of understand why they don't let you, let us do that, because, you know, breaking down the game just gives people a little bit more insight of, you know what I mean, of what we're seeing, and we can break it down, and they can see things that they didn't see during the game and say, hey, man, you know what I mean? Just getting more depth into the game of football.
Yeah. I mean, but I did put my fair use on there. So in fact, let me do that while we're on this stream right here too. Because
I guess that's what you got to do, eh? You got to put fair use or something like that.
Yeah, it's fair use. Like, let me put fair use on here so that way I can go back. I could go in here. In fact, I looked on my thing and then it didn't even flag it for anything like that. It ain't even flag. So I'm looking at all my copyrights. So we should be fine. But I am going to go ahead and kind of break down, and we could break down and do an analysis on this right here. So that way,
what really hurts my heart still, as a fan of JSU, is not seeing Weidman on the field.
Yeah, it is. That do suck though. That do suck that he didn't get on the field today. But like I said, you your best ability is your availability.
Yeah,
and you have to be available. That's the only thing about it. You have to be available for stuff like that.
And I respect that part of me. You know what I mean? As far as wanting to know, I understand that part. The curiosity part of human nature. But I always respect that they're not letting us know because, as an older guy that played professional sports, I know what it's like when you're not playing and you're doing everything in your power to play and giving it your all, and you're just second guessing. And sports isn't like anything in life, but sports is definitely a thing of confidence. And you know what? Your confidence can be ripped away when you're not able to show what you can do. Here's the guy that led the SWAC in touchdowns. Yes, he had according to reports, he had mishaps. You know what I mean? It's his grades. Yes, you got to get your grades because you are a student athlete first and foremost. He got back on the field. He got back on the field. It was offside penalty, unfortunately. But if he's not practicing hard, that's one thing. But if you're gonna dress, if you're gonna dress a guy, and you know his ability, and I see they had Buckley in today,
Yep.
playing, and not
yeah. Well,
giving
Buckley's graduating. That's the reason why he played.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just I'm just speaking this part of me as a fan of the young man.
Oh yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of Malachi too. So it's just the fact that when you think about it, like the way Prime is running the program, he's running it to where he's running like if the NFL is going to be your job, then I'm going to treat you like an actual NFL player. I'm going to treat you like this is your, you know what I'm saying? This is your actual job. That's the thing. Some people are not kind of understanding. They're not understanding like this is my job. Like, but then also I have a job to do because my job is to coach this team and to put the best product out there on the field. Now, would that does that limit that diminishes him as a person? No, it don't.
No.
It doesn't. It doesn't diminish anything about him. The thing about it is the fact that you have to be able to get yourself on the field. And okay, so I got Victor's Valley. So what I'm gonna do is we just gonna go through and kind of see the I'm gonna share this screen, and we're gonna see all the scoring plays and what took place with these scoring plays right here. All right, so
and fair use is in effect, people.
yeah, the fair use is in effect, y'all. So the fair use is in effect. So don't. um.
And this here at the beginning of the game, this was showing me that Southern said, you know what, we're going to put our defense on the field and show you that we have a stout defense. And you know what, it almost worked for them.
Yeah. So everybody, man, this is the kickoff right here. So I'm gonna go back through it, and I'm commentating so that won't get flagged. Kevin Coleman takes it deep into the end zone. He takes it deep from the end zone.
Was that Coleman that ran it back?
Huh?
Was that Coleman that ran it back?
That's Coleman that ran it back.
Okay.
Coleman ran it out of the end zone. Got up to almost
that was deep.
Huh?
That was deep. I didn't realize how deep it was.
Yeah, that was a deep kickoff return. Because normally you would tell somebody, if you tell somebody that's that deep into the end zone,
let it go.
Let it go. Either let it go or you just take it at the 25.
Yeah.
So you have to, so something like that, you kind of have to be like, okay, next time take it at 25, because there's a chance that you can start off with bad position. You can start off with bad field position.
And actually, they did because there was a penalty on this play, I believe.
So now you gotta realize too, Jack State gets the ball. We get the ball. It took us a minute for us to even get the offense to get started. So yeah, we did get the flag. Shedeur, 4th down. So now, my whole thing about this, the first 4th down, right? We went for. I'm playing percentage. I'm playing for the field position. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing to flip the field position.
But you see,
only because was that?
No, I agree with you. But if we look at the screen here, if you're going for it and you got a running back, spread them out so you don't have 20 guys in the box. That's what I couldn't understand. You know what I mean? I would have done the same thing as you. I would have definitely kicked the ball and played field position. You know what I mean? But the thing is, if you're gonna go for it, where can you go unless you hit this on the outside run? An outside run. It's the only way that's possible to get. Going up the middle, you're not getting 2 yards go up the middle on that defense. And they've been unsuccessful in trying to run up the middle and lots of defenses during the course of the season.
So, but then too, it's also the formation that we in. We're running out of shotgun. So it's different if you're running from under the center and you get that push. You got a big back like Savion pushing you in the back to give you that extra oomph to get the first down.
And on the previous play, on the 3rd down before, we had lost a yard.
We lost a yard. So I didn't like
the call.
This first one. So the first time we go for on 4th down, I kind of liked it. Second time we went for 4th down on 4th down, we should have kicked the. We should have punted the ball.
I don't like this 4th down when you're on your basically on your 26. You know what I mean? And you're starting the game off. I didn't like that.
He ain't had no respect for Dooley defense. That's all that was. That was we can get 1 yard and we don't think that you as good as you say you are. And if you stop us, well, we'll give up 3 points right here.
Yeah, but that's that. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but that's when you let your coaching, when you have to be a coach and not let your ego make a decision for you. In my opinion.
Agree. But he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that against. I hate to say it this way,
Yeah.
but he doesn't do that against coaches that or teams that he has a little bit more respect for.
Right.
Yeah. You got a point there.
And I hate to say it in that manner because some people will take it wrong. But the truth is the truth. Like it's not like he doesn't respect Dooley, right?
He respects him.
It's the team. I don't think that your guys are as good as you say that they are.
Right.
And I'm going to show you that your guys are not as good as you say they are. Because only we.
I'm gonna put my best 11 out there against your best 11 and see who goes.
But give your team an opportunity to win this down in distance. And that formation, you're not winning. Your chance of winning are really remote.
So we go to it, and then this is Victor's Valiant. So just everybody, what's up?
It was total domination without their best effort.
That is true. But y'all see, I mean, everybody seen what it was. Everybody seen how it was. Like we them dudes. We them niggas. So I can't see unless they shit a brick in the Celebration Bowl. I see no one beating this team.
I'm going game by game. I'm gonna be like the person after a game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go game by game. I'm not looking forward until the next game. Texas Southern's on their schedule.
Yeah, man. Just going 1-0. It's 1-0 time.
Yeah,
it's 1-0 season. It's 1-0 season. We can't get caught up in the chat. Let them have their little arguments. Y'all can have it. Hey, chat. Y'all can have it, bro. You win. You right. We got Texas Southern.
And then after that, we got we got
Texas Southern.
Oh, I'm talking about after Texas Southern. We got
that's all we got. We got Texas Southern.
We got Texas Southern.
we got Texas Southern.
We don't know no other game, bro.
Texas Southern. We got all week to talk about Texas Southern.
Texas Southern.
You need to get up in the stream because try to make something look good.
Yeah, man. Yep. He said it. You got to bow down.
He said it on Scotty.
He said they all hype. They all hype. They gonna get smoked. They gonna get beat up.
But after, I wasn't. Obviously, I wanted a 40-piece, but when we broke the film down, well, not we, but you guys broke the film down the other day, and I seen what I seen, and especially by the shabby defense of Alcorn, the DB was playing way on the inside, and the guy caught an easy touchdown, and and I'm saying that ain't never going to happen against JSU, never going to happen. And then after you just see and the vulnerabilities of Southern, and then after you put Jackson State in that kind of position, and you say, hey, there was no way that they could lose this game, and that's why I said by 40. People are saying a close game. People are saying like they're going to get 21, 23. Why are they going to give up this much when they never gave up except for the Grambling and the Grambling game? We know what happened there with a fumble recovery and so on and so forth, and a couple shoddy plays on our part. But other than that, why do we think that?
Because they thought that because of last year, Brian. Remember, all of them kept referring back to last year. That's all they kept doing.
They said it was close when we played it close last year. They had to. In fact, last year they had the lead. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Sean?
Yeah.
They had the lead last year.
Yeah, they had the lead, bro, the whole game.
All the way up until the fourth quarter. All the way up until what? Probably about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And then after that,
because Scotty, when we was watching the game, Scotty kept saying, man, it just feel like Jackson State gonna win the game because they just all it is one play for them. They don't care nothing about all these other plays. They keep making one big play every drive now.
Yeah.
And then that throw happened. But it's all right. They was mad about that throw. Let them be mad about this L they holding.
But you know what? You guys said it so eloquently because FAMU complained last year. Oh, they should have beat them. They got mollywopped. You know what I mean? Southern said, you know what I mean? We should have beat them. They got mollywopped. Keep on saying you should have beat them. Grambling, you know what I mean? We should beat them. Same thing. Keep on saying you should beat them.
I mean, that Grambling game wasn't even that Grambling game wasn't even close. That Grambling game was not even close. I don't even know what people were thinking about that. I don't even know what they was thinking. That game was not close.
Well, they're talking about
I know Prime don't cuss, but he had to cuss the Holy Ghost out of them kids for them to turn up 45 points in the second half in that game right there. It's a lot of teams last season that I mean, what we did to them, they mad and they figured we were gonna lay down. Now that Bama State game we played, like I said, the defensive coordinator for Bama State thought of a masterful plan to do what he did to Shedeur.
Yeah, but we still left a lot of points on the field.
He left a lot of points on the field. Last season, we left a lot of points on the field too.
Yeah.
We left a lot of points on the field last season. Remember, last season we were playing with a shitty O-line. Yeah. That O-line was putrid. And then Shedeur's main receiver was Keith Corbin.
Yeah.
That was who Shedeur's main receiver was until Malachi came on the scene. Then it was Keith Corbin and Malachi Wideman. But like I said, we starting back off. We're starting for 1-0. We'll be down in the 3rd Ward, Houston, Texas. Gotta go visit the screws. Gotta go visit the screwed up click, the screw records, the screw shop. Gotta visit the screw shop. I need some more screw tapes. Gotta give me some Frenchies right there by TSU. And probably see a sorry ass Houston Cougars football game. But
so what do you got? What's on the agenda for next week?
The agenda for next week is I'll be on the road down to H-Town.
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
It's just a turnaround trip.
How far is it from Dallas?
3 hours.
Oh, okay.
3 hours. And Monday, like I said, be on here with Carl Reed, 24/7 Sports.
Nice.
Make sure y'all tune in. Tell everybody to tune in.
And don't forget to tell them to ask them what Sean said about Sean beating him in what was it?
In Madden.
Madden. Okay.
Tuesday. Hey man, I don't even know what I got on topic for Tuesday, but I know it's HBCU tonight. I don't know what I got on topic for that.
We'll talk about random things, what's going on, latest news, any changes, and any talk, any scandals.
Ain't no scandals. The only scandal I knew about was Kanye, and he already see what happened with him.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of Kanye whatsoever.
But he
But
lost.
but you know what? But they're proving this point right though.
But I'm just saying, Buddy lost through $2 billion just like that.
But you know what? It's yeah. We can talk about that or not. But you know, like I said, yeah. Forget. I'm not even talking about it. Forget.
I know Gramblin's volleyball team is doing good with the new coach that they have. So also it is coming up to starting basketball season, college basketball season starting up this week. It's coming.
Who the Cowboys play?
We got the Chicago Bears tomorrow at 12 at noon. Let me tell y'all about this. I'm at work. There is a boatload of Cowboys fans that's from Chicago, but there's equal amount of fans that's Bears fans that are flown in from the Chi to come watch this game. I mean, they took over, y'all. They taking over. And then so it's our game right there. And then we got a bye week, and then we go play the Packers in Green Bay after that week. In fact, let me check and see. My Astros are playing. It's the World Series game 2. We should have won that game last night.
Well, you know what? I like Dusty Baker, but Dusty Baker, you know what? He has over the years he lost World Series for poor managing. You know what I mean? You're up 5-0. Yes, you know Verlander's in there, but you know he gave up a couple of runs. Pull him out. I'm not here to play favorites. You know what I mean?
Verlander
Hey, listen.
Verlander should have been out in the middle of the fourth inning.
Should have been gone.
You should have been
when
gone.
he got that second run. Goodbye. Let's go. But I seen Dusty Baker do that. Keep his pitchers in too long. For so many years. I seen Dusty. He did it in San Francisco. You know.
But Dusty is old school though. Dusty is true blue old school. He gonna stick with his. He gonna stick with his.
And that's why he ain't gonna win a World Series if he keeps up with that crap.
Oh well, we up 5-1. It's top of the ninth. Let's hope they don't try to come back tonight.
Yeah, but Philly's happy. You know what? With the split, that's what they wanted to. They should have been down 2-0.
Yep. NBA still in full swing, so they still getting their Bears under them. So NBA in full swing. I'm trying to figure out who Lakers fans are in here, because if y'all Lakers fans in here, y'all team suck. Yeah, we got some good old fashioned FBS. Y'all might as well, I'm gonna tell you like this, A&M fans, y'all might as well just go ahead, hang it up, fire Jimbo Fisher, pay him his $86 million, and find you a new coach. No. You about to lose the Ole Miss tonight, about 3.
They ain't giving up 86. They got a lot of money, Texas A&M, but they ain't firing. They ain't getting paid $86 million. Let him coach go.
They ain't got no choice. That's his buyout.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why they ain't going to fire
him. Tennessee's still rolling. They beat Kentucky. Michigan beat Michigan State. Ohio State. I heard Ohio State was down. They came back and scored 30-something points in 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. Georgia beat Florida. Oregon beat Cal. Kansas State blanks Oklahoma State 48-0. Who would have thought that?
Yeah. Bro, that game right there, man.
Which one?
K-State and that blank right there, bro. Like, think about that. That blank is significant, man. That's the highest scoring team.
Oklahoma State, yeah.
Yeah, OSU.
Like one of the highest scoring teams in the nation. Yep.
Yeah, hands down. Ohio State is one of them. Oklahoma State is another.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? Quick, I'm just thinking about it. The JSU game. I know it's over. That pass to Kevin Coleman that he caught in the touchdown, and it was a touchdown. They said it wasn't. On the replay, he had
It looked like
possession
his
till he
feet.
hit
It looked like his foot was down.
on the outside. That was it because he had possession till he hit some kind of photographer.
It
So
still
was it
don't
the
matter.
was it
You still
no no
gotta
but
have.
but it's what 1-2. It's 1-2 a football move after, right?
No.
No,
In
college is different. College is different.
In college, you have to have 1 foot in,
Right. Yeah.
right? He had 1 foot in,
They
and
have
he
to
tried to
control.
drag the other foot in, and then now you have the 1 foot in. You have to control it going to the ground.
Yeah.
Now he made other moves, which it should have been just waved a touchdown, bro. Just to be in all honesty, it should have just been a touchdown because he has to continue forward, running into the photographer before he then loses control.
Yeah. Here's a good
So
question, y'all.
the play was dead once he hits someone unrelated to the game. That's like running over a cheerleader.
Well, yeah. See, that was my point I was trying to make there. I thought it was a touchdown.
Hey,
I did too. He made a hell of a catch, though. That was a hell of a catch.
Here's a good question right here. Michael Head asks, do you see any other SWAC coaches not returning after this season? So what he put after that was, after losing to Bama State, I wonder about Coach Maynard, Alabama A&M.
Coach Maynard's job is cool. He just went on a 3 or 4 game win streak, and then he just lost the Magic City Classic. And he's winning some SWAC games. So as long as he's 500 in the SWAC,
they just extended him too.
Yep, he ain't going nowhere, bro.
He ain't going nowhere.
He has to lose 4 in a row. He just won 4 in a row. He would have to lose 4 in a row.
Like, you gotta realize this too. He don't lose the Magic City Classic like that. He don't. Maynard, I think Maynard's like 3-0, 4-0, something like that.
He was 4-0 coming into that game. But
coming into that game.
Is this the same Maynard that y'all been having to deal with for the last few? I'm saying y'all like that. But is this the same Maynard? Is this the same Maynard from years past?
Is it the same Maynard?
Is it the same? Listen to what I'm asking. Is it the same Maynard?
Oh, yeah. It is the same.
Okay. No. Are you sure?
I feel like it's the same. I mean,
where's all the ish talking and the bull jump?
Because you know what? I get what you're saying now. He ain't winning like that.
Oh, so he ain't loud and proud no more.
He ain't winning like that.
Well, you know what? With Maynard, like I said, you guys been in the HBCUs longer than I have, and I never heard of a guy that, it's kind of like the bubble championship for me in basketball, when they won that little 4 or 5 game spring season, and they declared the championship for the SWAC, and I never seen a guy walk around with so much vigor and talking all kinds of ish, and then all of a sudden being humble as quick as he has been humble over the last 2 seasons.
Because to me, I feel like this. You better walk around with your chest out. You had to walk around with your chest out in the spring. And I say what Michael just said. We humble him. Because ain't no way you supposed to let a team come into your homecoming and drop 61 on you like that.
With a freshman quarterback.
It wasn't supposed to drop 61 on you like that. He got humbled real quick. But two, he also knew he had a dude behind him that was equal, that was talented enough that way that kind of could mask his mistakes. He had a kill Glass.
who I thought was overrated.
See,
But that's just my opinion. I think he was a little bit hyped from
he
that
was
spring season,
too hyped for
and
the spring season.
some people was buying that stock, buying the hell out that stock. Carl Maynard, a great play caller, and all this other stuff. If he's a great play caller, what's going on with his play calling right now? Why is he taking them L's the way he taking L's? Why is his team not responding the way that he needs them to respond? Like what's the deal? What's the deal with Maynard? But that's another story for another day. I Texas Southern. I'm trying to think like a football player. Texas Southern.
What do we think about the Magic City Classic? I mean, I'm gonna just be real with you. A&M should not have lost the Magic City Classic. They should not have lost that game. They shouldn't. Bama State is pedestrian on offense, and no talent at QB. Nothing to take away from Quincy Casey. Not saying that he's talented. Not saying that he's talented. Not talented, but you don't have the same amount of talent that you had last season. So now you really gotta coach. You just can't sit there and be like, okay, yeah, like last season you had a kill Glass. He can go out there, he can run the offense, he can change plays at the line, he can do this, he can do that. You don't have that now. Now you got to get out there and actually coach with a less talented QB. So, and then too with Bama State don't have the actual. They don't have the actual quarterback to actually do what you can do. Two, I take that back. You got a quarterback. It's the offensive play calling that's going on with Alabama State. So let me see, he was there. So it kind of sloppy play. That is
man, today was a big. My bad.
That is a problem with Bama State. They do generate a lot of penalties. they are undisciplined.
Well, the leadership.
Brian gonna take a dig every chance he get.
You know it, man.
You gonna get it.
It was. I mean, but you really think about it. It's on the head coach. You're supposed to teach that discipline. You know, you can't get 145 penalty yards. You average more penalty yards than you.
That's what they average.
Passing yards. I mean, for today, you had more penalty yards than you had passing yards. You had more penalty yards than you had rushing yards.
Damn.
But you still won the game 24-17. But like I said, you should not even bet in that game. So, and they had the same problems that we had at Jackson. It was raining. So, but instead of y'all playing on grass, y'all played on turf. You know.
But both teams play. You know what I mean? I never liked that. When conditions of a field or the bottom line is both teams have to play on it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So the weather. It's if it's crappy for one team, it's crappy for the other team. It's just a matter of will, and you know what I mean. It's just protecting the ball. It's just like JSU today. That we recovered a fumble, we lost a fumble, and we recovered 2 fumbles, our own and theirs. So it's about ball protection. This is what you're taught. You're taught ball protection.
Okay, he said it was Bone Drive, Legion Field. Oh, he said 67,000 at Alabama at the Magic City Classic. They said they packed out Legion Field today.
Where's in Birmingham?
Yep.
I almost played there. Not the stadium, but the hockey rink.
They Alabama A&M, I don't know about them picking up blitzes. I don't even know about them having the defense. I don't even know what's up with them. You really got to coach that team.
So what I'm gonna do is
okay.
Astros won 5-2.
Oh yeah, good. We 1-1, so we take that shit to Philly.
So I'm really gonna look at the film of Texas Southern, see what kind of threat, what are they running, and how we're going to benefit from it, and be pretty good and pretty fun to break it down this week with you guys.
Texas Southern is easy to break down. Texas Southern is like they run a damn near spread option. That's all it is. That's all Texas Southern is. It's a spread option offense.
But you know what? You have to be prepared. It's like any other game. You have to be prepared for the simple reason every team that plays JSU, it's their quote unquote Super Bowl.
You're right. You're correct.
You can't take any team lightly because you're getting their best. And TSU has upset, if you want to say Southern. You want to even say maybe upset Alcorn. I'm not saying they will upset JSU, but any given Saturday, anything can happen. So you have to be prepared, and you can't take anything lightly. You got to go with the same mentality. It's it's a road trip. It's a business trip.
It's a business trip first. Business trip. Get you after the game. Get your Frenchies, or get you some Timmy Chans, and head back to Jackson. That's it.
What's Frenchies about, bro?
Frenchies, bro. That chicken, man. That chicken is it's good, bro.
I don't eat no chicken.
You gonna eat chicken? See, you don't know what you're missing. Oh yeah, you vegan. I forgot you're vegan.
Yeah, I'm vegan too.
No. Vegetarian.
Vegetarian? Oh, okay.
I'm vegan. November 1st, be 1 year I've been vegan.
I can't help it. I gotta have some chicken in my life.
I did the vegan thing. I'll go vegan on and off, but veggie. I'm cool at veggie right now. Sure. Sometimes I go pescatarian. Vegan is like almost starving yourself, but not starving yourself because you can get full of vegetables.
Oh yeah, what up, Coach Simmons? It said turkey leg hut. Turkey leg hut is good too.
Turkey leg hut, yeah, it is good. I had that.
It's good, but I hate that damn line up in there though. That should be long as hell.
There's a I forgot the name of this place. Let me ask my brother, man. While I'm talking about Houston.
Yeah, you got Turkey Leg Hut, you got Timmy Chan's, you got Frenchies, you got some other places around there, man. Like oh, Stanford. Did Stanford win? I think they won today. I know a kid that played for Stanford named Jimmy Wyrick. He need to come to the SWAC. He from Dallas. He need to go on the transfer portal. But I know the reason why he there. He get his education. Yeah, Ray's Barbecue on Old Spanish Trail. Yep. And then if you go 45 miles south to get to Galveston, it's a couple of restaurants out there, especially on the seawall. Hopefully, hopefully I don't have to worry about not. South Central for late night hype. Hey, you gotta be on there swinging and banging. Hey, D-Live. Hey, you in Dallas? I'm in Dallas too, man. I live in Irving right now. I'm in Irving right now, but I'm from the Cliff. Okay. I like that. I like a good cigar bar. Good cigar lounge. I like that.
You didn't hear nothing I said, did you?
Nah, I ain't hear nothing. You was on mute, was you?
I thought I wouldn't. Let me put this message in the chat. Right there. I just put in the chat. That spot right there, fire. Fire. Fire.
Cupcake Kitchen.
Fire. I'm gonna say it one more time. Fire.
Hey Ed, Cupcake Kitchen is good. Is it fire?
Bro, I had it. They got the best. Listen to me. They had some fire sides. And they got like Jamaican stuff in there too.
Ooh.
And they got the desserts. All love right. Fire.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Other than that, it was a good day for the SWAC, as usual. As far as being on game day, being covered on game day. Good day for Southern and Jackson State to be covered on game day. It was, that was a good sight. That was a great sight to see. Like I said, I didn't watch. I watched it from beginning to end. By the time I got to work. Second of all, me and Detective Brian and Detective Sean, we are still looking for the perps that committed a murder.
Impersonating a football team.
Impersonating a football team that caused havoc and mayhem and murdered another football team. Time of death, 5:30 p.m. Place, Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium, Jackson, Mississippi. Some of the culprits you're looking for, it's a one Dion Coach Prime Time Sanders, a sophomore named Shadura Sanders. He goes by the nickname Grown, or he goes by his number 2. We have we're looking for a Travis Hunter. He is a freshman, cornerback / receiver. He killed them on both sides of the ball today. We're also looking for the man that's in charge of the Stamina Gang, aka Aubrey Miller. And last but not least, I'm looking for he hails himself as the CEO of the Headache Gang. He goes by Big Shiloh, number 21, Shiloh Sanders. So we are looking for these perpetrators, and the victims are the Southern University Jaguar football team and their head coach. What's his name? Sean. Detective. What is his name?
Smooth Dooley.
Okay, Smooth Dooley. He always comes in ascots, bow ties. You know, he's supposed to say he's supposed to be the GQ, the suave coach of the SWAC.
Rico Suave of the SWAC.
But he has been found dead on the field at the 50-yard line in Jackson. So if you have seen these perpetrators, please call 528-CASH. Please call 528-CASH. All right. It ain't snitching if you ain't did it. All right. Just letting everybody know. But it's what's next week? Next week is Texas Southern week. So we're gonna be looking into some perpetrators that is impersonating the Tigers. All right. Who is it? We don't know.
There's a new flash. There's been many people seem like they're jumping on a Texas Southern bandwagon. There's going to be a lot more fans this week for Texas Southern. That is your news flash.
Hey, I'm just letting everybody know. But anyway, man, I like tonight's show. Tonight's show was a banger. It was great. First hour was great. Second hour, I'm pissed off at myself, but like I said, I'm always learning. I'm learning this thing. I'm still learning this thing about YouTube and about being a content creator. So now school is in session. Got anything to say, Sean, before you roll up out of here?
Sean on mute, I think. Anyways,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
out. Go ahead, Sean. I'm out, you guys, and I'll talk to you this week.
All right.
What you got,
man?
Look,
all I gotta say, man, is stay focused, get better than you were the week before. Enjoy this win tonight. Tomorrow, just like the football team, is back to work, and we just gonna move on like that. It's Texas Southern week, and we got to get them their due, and they need our attention. All the hoopla is over with. We can go back to focusing. We did all of this. Think about it. These boys played through all of this with 2 distractions. Because college game day is a distraction. You know how much pressure that applies to a team for its first time, thrusted in the spotlight, trying to deliver. All of that's pressure. Now all of that is gone. Now you back on the road. You back on the road after 2 games. You back on the road. You playing against a team that's at the top of its conference, behind a team, and they're fighting to keep their hopes of a SWAC championship alive as well.
Yep.
And they think that they have a really good defense secondary that could lock up. And they think they got a defense that can stop the run. And they think they got a offense that can make plays. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Look forward to the coach's call on Monday, y'all. That's my piece.
Oh yeah. That's why I look forward to the coach's call on Monday. But yeah. So like I said, it's Texas Southern week. The rent's due. It's time to pay up. The rent man is coming to collect. All right. I'm your boy Doc Holiday. This is another HBCU OverDrive live post-game show. Hopefully that everybody enjoyed the show. even the first half of the show that I put out there. Thank you all for the new subscribers, and hopefully I get more subscribers for this show for the channel. We on the road to 600. We looking real good as far as that going on with that. Also, Monday is interview with Carl Reed from 24/7 Sports. That's coming out 8:00 p.m. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. And Tuesday is HBCU Tonight. So we're gonna we'll talk about the impact of what College Game Day did for Jackson State and for the rest of the SWAC to put the SWAC on the map. Even though we was already back on the map, but to put us out there in that stratosphere. Wednesday don't have a show on Wednesday. Thursday is the game preview. So basically we'll preview all the games. And then Friday is the I Love Friday. So y'all already know how we do it. I know I came in late yesterday for yesterday's show. We're not gonna have that problem for this coming Friday. So we're the I Love Friday is gonna be on time. So y'all just, like I said, bear with me. It'll be on time. Also, Saturday, I'm not gonna do a pregame show, but I will be at work for a little bit, then on the road to head to Houston. That game is at 6:00. Gonna be at PNC Stadium, the soccer stadium, for Jackson State versus Texas Southern. And then my postgame show will not be it all depends. It all depends on how fast we get back from Houston. It all depends this coming weekend. But hopefully we'll get down there and we should be good. But if I do a post game show, it'll more likely be on Sunday. So plus Sunday coming up Sunday is not this Sunday, but next Sunday is Turn Your Clocks Back. And also we are it will be time to vote. So I'm going to stress that real heavy this week and next week. It will be time for us to vote. Everybody go out there and get your vote to vote for your local and state and federal. Even though it's not a presidential election, you still got stuff to vote for on the local level, on the state level, and still on some other federal level. So if it's on the state level here in Texas, you already know we trying to get wheelchair Greg out of the office. All right. So everybody needs to go out there and vote. Vote, because your voice does matter. Really. I don't want to hear that where I ain't vote because they don't. You ain't got nothing to tell. You ain't got nothing to say to me about that. You don't go vote. You can't tell me nothing about what I want to ask them for to do. You can't do that if you don't go out there and vote. All right. Voting is November the 8th. So everybody needs to be out there and pack those polls. Make sure that if somebody need to get a ride to a polling station, give them that ride to the polling station. If you got a job, if you work at a job and your manager ain't getting you off for that job to go vote, give them the middle finger and you go out there and vote. That is your constitutional God-given right. That job cannot force you to be there and not go vote. All right. That's a form of disenfranchisement. Okay. Make sure y'all go vote. Early voting is going on right now here in Texas. If you're going to vote early, go vote early. If you're going to go vote in the general election on November the 8th, go vote November the 8th. Our voices need to be heard. If you don't like somebody that's in office, vote their ass out. If you don't like somebody in office, you go vote their ass out. All right. So, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. This is about everybody's future. This is about my kids' future. This is about your kids' future. We need to be out there strong, just like we was during the presidential election. We need to be out there strong for these local and state elections. Okay. So just yeah. Oh Lord. But y'all make sure y'all tune in on Monday. Make sure you tune in Monday night, 8:00. Carl Reed will be on the podcast with me. Tell everybody, and if you want to, y'all ask him the hard, tough questions. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure that he ain't gonna feel the heat, but we gonna make sure he feel right at home, and we'll give him his due diligence. But until then, y'all, like I said, I am Detective Doc Holliday. This is another HBCU OverDrive live post-game show, the BoomBox edition. I'm out of here until Monday. Great win, Tigers. It's D.I. Love all day, every day. We out this thing. Peace.